So let's see. A player has requested me to showcase my build, and my build is the God build Gears of the Dreadlands set, which includes these skills: Boar, Companion, and Shadow Power Gloom, Fan of Knives Bladed Armor, and Vengeance Dark Heart, Hungering Arrow Devouring Arrow, and Strafe Rocket Storm. The Boar, what it does is that it increases your resists, so you are stronger, and the Shadow Power, you gain life, dealing damage, and it leeches life for you. You reduce your damage taken while Shadow Power is active with Gloom rune. The Bladed Armor Fan of Knives, what it does is that it increases your armor, and Vengeance Dark Heart, it reduces your damage taken. And here we have this Hungering Arrow Devouring Arrow, which is increases damage of the arrow with each enemy pierced. It fires an arrow that pierces enemies. And Strafe, which use Rocket Storm. The Rocket Storm, what it does is that it shoots rockets while you're moving. I'll show my items too. I have all ancient items except for the belt and amulet, and all the other items are ancient, and the bow is primal here, which is Vala's Bequest, and this build is supposed to use Strafe and Hungering Arrow as your main attacks, and that is Strafe is gonna launch Hungering Arrow because that's basically what the set does, and Strafe Rocket Storm will also add rockets to your attack, which will increase your damage. So this is the God set, the 6 pieces of armor. You look at the armor and you can see that is the God set. Another set of items that I'm using is the focus
Prophet did not mention what a bore you can be.
Restraint rings that increase my damage by 100%. This belt too is very useful. Hunter's Wrath. It increases my primary skills, attack speed by 30% and damage by 200%. The amulet, which increases pylon duration by doubling it, and this bow here, it reduces the cooldown of Vengeance by 62%, and this one makes Strafe projectile spears, which is very important, so you can do more damage. This bow too also has an extra property by using enchant, and that is also very important. My passive skills include archery, awareness, ambush, and call of the week. Archery increases critical hit chance by 5, and you get 1 hatred per second. Awareness saves your hero from dying, and ambush you deal 40% more damage to enemies above 75% health. And call of the week, 20% more damage against slowed or chilled enemies. And last but not least, in this build is the cube, which includes the Nitri Satchel, which does 600% more damage with Hungering Arrow, and Depth Diggers, which do 100% more damage with primary skills, and Convention of the Elements that adds 200% damage with each element every 5 seconds. This shoulder too is very useful for the build. If you wanna use it, I suggest you have a higher Paragon level, however, because it's kind of risky. It doesn't reduce damage too much compared to some other items, but however, it increases your damage when you strafe by 25%, which is very good. So, yeah, that's what it is. And there's also this bracer here, which is called Wraps of Clarity, and that it reduces your damage taken by 50%, or basically what it does, 40 up to 50%. And that's it, guys.